Meow. Meow. And we're live. Well, hello everyone and welcome to the prestigious, the once in a lifetime, the one you've all been waiting for. The stream's not even live on my phone. We'll wait until it is, then I'll say it again, because YouTube, come on. Oh, now the stream's gone completely. Meow. We're now live. Yes. Well, hello everyone, welcome to the prestigious, the once in a lifetime, for this year at least, or whenever we do the next one, it is the Indy 250, the slightly less popular but probably more dramatic than the 500. The Indy 250 takes us around Indianapolis. It is 250 miles out of 500, so it's half length of the full race. Here today, all your favourite drivers back at it again with another speed race challenge. Today it's going to be an interesting one. Lots of fast, lots of speed. Who's it going to be to go up top? Well, so far it is to who from Rinky. And then it is Paul. In comes Zalen in the pit lane. And this race is going to be absolutely bonkers, but it's going to go massively quick. So hold on to your horses, because this race is going to go by very quickly. 100 laps, it's 40 seconds per lap, so it's going to take 100 times 40. We'll get our director doing the maths in the background. We'll use the cameras for us. How long does it take? About an hour and 20 minutes, I think. We'll figure that out. 100 divided by an average of 40, and we'll get an answer. But it's going to be interesting, it's going to be quick. And we're looking at a Rinky here, currently P1 by 2/10 of a second then. And well, what can you say? This is going to be incredible. Full of drama, full of speed. And these drivers are going to have to be watching themselves very much so. Someone is off at turn number 1, and it's going on the circuit, actually in the grass. Is that Zalen? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. In the grass. I believe he might have been. No, it wasn't. So Zalen's changed livery from last time then, we believe. Now it's going to be very much a race of nutrition, a race of who's got the biggest bull. Hello to Dylan Cotton in the chat, my fellow driver. Well, if you do want to put it out there, anyone, to any other leagues you've got, say what's this carnage go down then, and then let them see for yourself. As we're looking at Paul has a bit of a slide then, and goes in to the wall nearly, gets out of it that one. Well, what can you say? The championship is very much in the air then, as the oh my goodness, oh my god, that was one of the cars airborne. Then he's gone into the wall. That is King, and well, that was an absolutely humongous crash there in practice then. It's in qualification, and yes, it is 100 laps, 250. It's half of the race. A slightly less popular Indy 500, though it's probably just as good. If more, it's going to be more crashes, and 14 drivers are going to bring out the best. Now, do you remember we do have a virtual safety car in this race? So, well, there's going to be lots of things. There's Jeff's revenge, because he's not speaking. Larry's Jeff's revenge. They'll be cheering him on for the race, and they'll look at debris at turn 1 there. They'll have to, it's turn 2 actually. They're going to have to get some cleaners out there to clean the debris off there. Well, it's going to be very much one hell of a nutritious race then. Who is going to do well? Well, it's going to be a battle of who's going to be up turn 1. Well, Tahu and Zalen just under 1900ths of a second between each other. Then a bit of a gap for almost 2/10 then. Like MK Bourne, and we'd expect the field to be a lot closer than it is. 3 seconds to gap. V8, surely, yeah, it's basically a safety car. Let's call it a virtual safety car because it's actually a safety car, but you know, whatever they say. There is Jask, the one who is co-owning the league, and well, is the founder of this very much dramatic race there. He's put all of us together, 14 drivers, bit of a wiggle on there. Now, it's going to be imperative these drivers make it through cleanly at the first lap, because we know there will be very much contact, so we expect at least one car to be in the wall at turn 1. Let's hope nothing dramatic happens. We've also seen King already having a big oomph at the back a few moments ago, hitting the wall coming out of the last corner. So very easy to do. Normally it's turn 2, and perhaps this corner here is just gets a bit of a wiggle on, as I say. There, of course, famously the huge shunt a few last year, well this year actually, with Sebastian Bourdais hitting the wall there. Well, of course, if you remember this track very much so from the Indy 500 for a certain orange car breaking down. Someone's going very weird into turn 2 right now. So who is that going off at turn 1 actually? Who's that right off the circuit? Actually, good question. We don't know. But whoever it is, they're rejoining the track very dangerously there. They're going at a degree angle, so they'll have to be surely warned then. There is, if we go on board King, we might see, maybe not, who it was. Whatever it is, there's a bumping cars up front nearly. Well, we've got 3 cars. There'll be the one on the inside, so whoever's in the silver and black car, that is one going slowly. Jask, not cause up, might have been cause up. Well, that's whoever it is up front, side by side. And well, and there is cause of warming his tyres up. There is Jeff. He's catching up to the car ahead in the beautiful blue liveried car then. 190. He's out of fuel. So get to the pit lane, as I think that might have been Zallen running next to him there then. I remember he... Oh dear. Oh dear. Did he run out of fuel in the pit lane? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, there is Zallen there then. And well, this race is going to be carnage. This race is going to be hectic. Feel free to share this race with whoever you want, because this is going to be absolutely bonkers. 4 minutes of quali, then we're into the race. Will be into the race within the next few moments actually, as less than 5 minutes to go. And well, I've got all eyes on Zallen, Tahura, some free attempts between them. Well, so Zallen's 1.4, so to say, so it is Paul then in third place. It's an MK Bourne 4th so far, with Bottas in 5th. Zallen is in 6th. Then we've got, there is MK Bourne, as we look at a beautiful, beautiful version of the circuit. Bit of a silly question, but are pit lane speeding penalties? I don't think so. I don't know if they are. I think they turned them off because they sometimes glitched out a few bit. There was looking at Corsa. He's in 14th place. He's got a lap time of a 43.5. Not good. We'll have to be happy to improve that. Drivers do need to remember they have got Cur's option on the push to pass, which will work for one lap. So whatever they do, they've got to do it fast, and they've got to do it now. As they come down to the third out of the last 4 corners, there is It's Me going backwards into turn 1. Is he going to get collected? He's going to hit the wall. That's a very acute angle. Is anyone going to collect him? Has to be careful here. There is cars going slowly towards him. That's what's out. There goes the 2-3 cars going past. Goes through, returns to circuit. Very lucky not to collect another car there then. And gets the car back going again there. There goes, I believe that might have been King flying past there then. And well, It's Me, very lucky then, not hit the wall. So I think he was the one having the issue. He's got a car flipping over. Was that contact? Yes, his teammate. What? Zallen now, what has happened there? Did he look like he pulled across? Well, luckily no damage done there. Well, that's very dramatic. Never seen something that close before. Very lucky for those 2 drivers to avoid it. King, currently best lap. He's gone 3,000 subs. That's good. We believe that's on pole. So now we go into turn 3. Flies in. He's in the wall. He's in the wall. Oh, never mind what I said. He's up a little bit. Well, he's not going to go if he does that. He'll get lucky. I think damage is only on visual. Oh, he's going to hit the wall again if he's not careful. I think, does he head to the pit lane? No, he's going to carry on for another lap. 190, 200. The temple of speed. Here we go then. Down towards turn 1. 220 miles an hour, nearly 215 into turn 1. Keeps it just about going then. Takes a shallow line to turn 2. That will compromise him there quite a lot then. Won't be on the best line there. Following behind is Ed Carpenter there. Behind the Ed Carpenter car, at least. So we're going to call him Ed Carpenter because, oh, he's in the wall. King hits the wall then. The King has tapped the wall. Always going to be one to going quickly. The very blue liveried car. Can't remember the names of all of them. There is Paul somewhere in the shot. There he is in Ed Carpenter livery car. Is that the Doom livery? I think it's Ed Carpenter up, down 225 miles per hour there. 228 into turn 1. Flat out as well. Dropping speed, of course, just for the camber. Into turn 2. 36 seconds remain, so these drivers already at the end of qualification. Oh, well, you can see the weaving then. Paul McGuinness in the Ed Carpenter liveried vehicle. He's going to be right up behind King. Hits the wall a little bit. That won't do him too good. He'll compromise the middle of it. King gets out of the way. Slides and in the wall. I think that was King tapping the wall there. Yes, he did. King then out of the last corner. Can he get that car? And there's Jask. Does he go anywhere? 14 on the grid and at the back. He'll stay at the back. Then he might get one more lap. Yes, he will. Car going into pit lane in the background. That was one of the DHL liveried vehicles then. Demon into turn number 1. That's his quali over, I believe. Causer is on a lap, I don't think. He might be. A bit hard to see. We'll find out now if he's up or down. He is down by just 1/10. So not going to improve there unless he gets a biblical exit. Doesn't use his KERS either, so that's a bit of a shame for him. All the drivers not using KERS. 19,000 between, and he taps the wall actually as well, and across the line he goes. Doesn't improve. Further back we've got a Buffy. He isn't on the lap. There's Paul crosses the line. Does he go up anywhere? The answer to that is no, doesn't improve. Does anyone else around him improve? Demon comes to the line. Does he go up? No, he doesn't. Stays in 9th. Looks like Quali seems to be over with Rinky. Tahu Zalon is all the way down. Right, actually, down the back as well, actually. He is in 6th position. So there it is, confirmation. Rinky, Tahu, Paul, Bourne, Boffy, Zalon, Jeff's Revenge, Causer, the Demon, Davis, it's me, the King, Forrest, and the Jask right at the back. It's going to be carnage. Who is going to get through turn 1 cleanly? Do remember it's going to be, I believe it's going to be straight in. Oh my, hello. And there is our 14 drivers there then, giving us the show of recognition then. All 14 of them lining up 3 by 3 by 3 as they wait for a few moments. Hopefully they all remember to ready up. I'm going to remind them actually in a few moments if they don't. Hopefully they do remember to all ready up. Because now you should be all in the party. So all 14 drivers then. Rinky, Tahoos, Paul, MK Bourne, Boffy, Zalon, XJE, Causer, Demon, Michael, Itzman, Forsk, and Jask at the back then. So it's going to be interesting, and they are rolling. So here we are then. There will be no formation lap. So this is straight into the race. So who's it going to be then into turn 1 as we go to the first person? Who's it going to be for the Indy 250 as they come to the line? And in the famous words of NASCAR, not IndyCar, though I'm going to say it because it's racing. And it is going to be those 5 lights. And boogity, boogity, boogie, let's go racing. And they all seem to get off the grid this time correctly. Oh, they don't. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God, that's been a huge shot. And it happens immediately. Oh, that's 4, 5, 6 cars in the wall. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I've never seen that in my life. I had to call a safety car there. Oh, goodness me. Paul leads, Ringy seconds, XJ third. My goodness me. I've never seen a crash like that in my entire life. Someone's not, so Buffy's on the grid stuck there. Blimey. Forget PSC, we did a red flag there, lads. Oh my goodness me. Oh dear, I've got a lump in my throat. That was a start. That happened. Well, let's continue the next. Oh dear, it's gone wrong and off. Zallen in the wall. In the wall. They'll have to call the safety car. They'll have to. We've already lost 4. How many have gone in the wall now? Surely that's about 10. Battled up the front, meanwhile. Paul is versing Rinky then. And yes, they are. Here we are then. That is the battle for the front. Yes, to the inside. Oh, no. He's on the grass. Does he keep it? Yes. Yes, just about. So that's back mark. Is that not a back marker? No, that's XJE then. So he's trying to make a move. Well, this is bonkers already. And here we go then. Slipstream press down into the corner. He hits the wall. Goes into the lead. Half a front wing into the lead. And oh, there's contact. Losing front wing. Debris flies. Into turn number 1. Round the outside. Trying goes, but no. Paul can't. Rinky leads. And then third place. XJ is in third position. Battling together as they go down the straight in their side. Like there, yes, yet no. Trying. There's Jess Revenge. He's trying to make a move soon. If he doesn't, he's going wide. He's going to hit the wall. He has hit the wall. Bang! Gets away with that one. And well, everything seemed to go all wrong then further down the pack. Though the top 5 pretty close together. Paul trying to make a move already. Goes to the inside. Can he do it? It's going to be brave. Yes, 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. Do they make the corner? Yes, they do. And it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. And off into the Armco. It happens as soon as I say Rinky pitched around. Paul hits the wall. MK Bourne is in second position. And my goodness me, this has been drama here. And I'm completely lost. What's going on? We're looking at Corsa. He's in 12th. Half the field already a lap behind. Corsa taps the wall. Wow, where is your championship leader, by the way? I don't know if he was in this race. I don't think he is. BTCC could be cleaner than this. Well, it might as well be, as MK Bourne challenging for the lead. He's 1.2 seconds down, but he's not too far off. A big slipstream push, and he will jump up, hopefully into the lead. Paul is sticking with him slightly behind then. So DHL, well, they need repackaging the front ring on that car. Here comes Ed Carpenter then, trying for the inside. Oh, contact! And in the wall. Well, oh dear. Problems there. Further down the field, seems a bit of battle going on in 8th, 9th and 10th, it looks like as well. Well, it's going into very much. Well, this is just drama. And there is, further behind, 2 cars battling. That is Tahu. And that must be Zallen. No, that's not Zallen. That is 11th and 12th. That's Corsa, actually. So my apologies there to Zallen, who is behind everyone else. Well, this is just bonkers already. Lap 10 almost, by the way. We're almost a tenth of the way there. And, well, what can you say? This is IndyCar. And this is definitely going to be run, not if the most dramatic races I think I've ever seen a start of. Well, the race is already in that kind of calming down period right now. I'm surprised no safety car was deployed right there. I think that's Zallen was that. No, it's me hitting the wall there. Tries down the outside. Does do around the outside. Goes just. Do they survive? Taps the wall. It's me. Can't do anything about that one straight away. Flying past at some 225 miles an hour. It's me. Trying to keep up. Isn't going to get anywhere close there. I think just about getting enough grip then up the road. And well, we've still got 14 drivers in this race, so that's good. We haven't lost anyone yet. We're already at 10, so already 5th of the, well, we're 10th of the way there, nearly. As they are now on that number 9. Leaders up, and well, these guys battling together. Forrest chasing down It's Me. Auto Parts then sponsoring that livery car versus the target car then as they fly down in towards turn 1. I think it's a bit of a run here. It could be an interesting opportunity then. Does he try any moves straight away? Well, with 200 miles an hour, it's going to be very much a hit or miss if they try it. Well, what can you say here then? Looking at calls up, he's sitting behind these two, and surely he's tasting what could be a fireball ready to come your way. Well, Forrest, he's clear. Was to be lucky not to go too wide. Further up the road, a few positions, I think. 3 positions up the road. I've got a lap car, I believe, in the way, so I think that might be Boffy. Yeah, Boffy getting lapped. And right down the back, Jeff is in a good position. Up front, full second, keep on third. There is the battle we were talking about, just behind, actually. The lap car pulling out there between them two. So, battle, definitely think that's 4th position, having a battle with a lapped car. I believe, not 4th, perhaps 6th then. It's 6th, we believe. Yes, there we are. There's Michael Davis, that is Boffy right down the back. They're having a battle then. Further behind, where we were talking about the battle behind, they are actually side by side behind, nearly. Pulling alongside as these guys battle. It's me. Heading back up to Jask, who's up to 8th now. So he's doing a good job. And behind them, it's me closing up. Then on calls are only 2 seconds behind. Now these guys will be running different fuels. And it's me already going a bit defensive then. And right to the inside there will be going. That is Expo then. The Forest trying to make a move. Not yet though, he wants to be more careful though. He's going to have to try it down one of the straights. Or at least try and get a very much close run then. He can work with the car behind. Though he's closer he's been this lap though. He's right up his trumpet. So could this be an opportunity then? Gets in the slipstream, gets in the toe, jumps out of the toe, back in the toe. Bumper to bumper, heading towards turn 1. Does he try and make a look? No, back. Thinks better of it this time. Flying, turn number 2. There you go. What about this time? Not close enough yet. It's very difficult to make moves then. Now 12 or 100. And he's up by over a tenth and a bit then. 1.61 tenths up immediately. And well, if you're wondering, Paul is now in the lead. Paul leads. So there's been a switch up front. Boffy down the back. And a definite battle going up then. There is a look at the lead of switched positions then. As we're looking at Rinky. And oh, in the wall here now, who's punted him? Now what has happened there then? Now it's MK Bourne, should we say, going round. And wow. Gerama wants to be careful, gets out of the way of these 3-4 cars flying past. There they are. Now it's the battle we're just looking at. Causa. It's me. And I think has he been overtaken? Has It's Me been overtaken by Forrest? I think he has. I'm not too certain, I can't remember. Well, drama going on right away. I'm seeing someone's lecturing other people somewhere else in the world. It's me pulling very dramatically then. Well, there's Jess. They're almost... Yeah, they're coming through turn 2. So they're... Yeah, they're very, very much just behind that group actually, who's going into turn 1. So... shows the speed difference these guys have got. These two, bonkers quick, and hopefully they don't crash or anything. These guys doing top of the game. I don't think they will crash anytime soon. Well, I'd not put the money on it for a commentator's curse, but let's hope they don't crash in the next few seconds if they do battle. It's me running down the back. We want to be looking at the battle going on up here. There is Forrest. Battling. He could be making a move on Jask any second out. Don't want to make contact with your leader. Well, your host leader at least. Doesn't do it this time. Tries the outside. Won't do it there. Just be careful of the overdraft on the exit. Battle up front. Heating up. They're 3 tenths between each other. Well, this is drama already going on this race. Battle for the lead. Battle going on around about 3rd or 4th position then. You're saying that's more 7th actually, I believe that is actually. Yeah, 7th position. There is the battle going on then. Flying through the corner and into the pit lane. Ow! There's someone spinning. That is me in the wall. Heavy contact. They'll have to cause something there. Side by side, just behind as well. Now, who is that? Some MK Bourne battling. Now, that is Tahu. And there's the leaders battling just behind them. It's me in the pit lane. We don't need to look at him right now. Battle up front. They're close together. Flying right behind the two cars. Battling up the road, who are lapped as... Well, that, of course, it was MK Bourne just up the road. Almost a lap down. Well, flying down turn number 3. 17, almost 2/10 of the way there. Michael Davis. Taps the wall there, actually, nearly. Yes, he does glance it there. We luckily not have any damage. And someone's coming out the pit lane. We believe that was, it's me. Yes, coming out of the pit. And the leaders, 2 turns apart. But the thing is, now the 1/10. Jeff's revenge is going to try take revenge in his outing in at the Indy 250. 18 out of 20, coming on to 19 in a minute. And it's always very daunting when we have to turn right to a wall. Where we can trust you. They are meant to do that. Hopefully. If they're not, then there's a bit of a concern going on the looks of the drivers' faces. A wiggle. They're catching up to MK Bourne. Now these guys have got to be very cautious here as they come to lap them. So they'll be in the slipstream. So they'll be going very quickly then. And Jeff's Revenge continuing to push. Hound. And they're coming up to lap MK Bourne. Now this, he's going to have to pull to the inside. We'd imagine he will pull to the inside. I believe, yes, he does go to the inside. Lets them both through. Lets one through. Doesn't lift off too much, now does. So let's off for the two leaders then. Doesn't lose too much time now. They've got to negotiate the car of Tahu. And in the wall almost goes Paul there. Tops the wall. We believe he has hit the wall. He did hit the wall. Around the outside into the lead. He's bad. Yes. Dropping down and now getting overtaken by MK Bourne. He goes to the inside. The lap car. Oh, it's going to be close. And into the wall. He's in the wall. Oh, no. Huge accident. I told you they shouldn't have raced. They would have ended in the wall otherwise. And it happened immediately. King pulling to the inside. Gets on the grass. Spinning. Rather nearly, and Forrest trying to make a move on Jas, that is, for 6th position. Yes, it is. Well, Paul McGuinness bottled with MK Bourne. They won't be very happy about that one, but big drama then. And this is a crash compilation to make all crash compilations. Paul is in the pit lane then, presumably for fuel. It is. Michael Davis is in 5th. Forrest and Just battling as Paul is in the pit lane. Like we said, he'll drop down right the way down at the field. And well, humongous crash that was there then. Luckily, no one seriously injured apart from Paul's well, motivation to get that win for a few moments. That's been very much dented. Battle for 5th position now. Paul will drop almost to a lap down. Out on the pit lane now, so it's coming to the circuit, we believe, any second. Forrest battling Jask. Well, blimey, this is going like a rocket. 21 out of 100. We're almost a quarter of the way there. Catch the wall. It's the way of that one. Another nearly lap cars up the road. Yes, they are lap cars there, so we believe that's It's Me and Paul. Is that not just up the road? I believe that is It's Me. That's Buffy. And It's Me coming into turn. Wow, dear. Well, the debris flying high sky. They want to be cautious here of the lapped car. And they just about avoid him. Well, Forrest. He is 6th. 5th is Jask. Up front is Jeffries. Jeff's Revenge is in the lead. Allen, he's going a bit slowly. In the pit lane comes Michael Davis. And Forrest trying to make a move still. Not close enough yet, though. 2-3 cars, of course, behind then. And that is a long way behind. That is MK Bourne and then Paul right down the back there then. As these guys together forever. So what do you think of this race so far? Put it in the chat what you think, and we'll read any comments out in the chat. Just weaving a little bit on the straight there, perhaps trying to warm the tyres up, perhaps too cold. And Buffy comes out the pit lane, or is he gone off? We believe he's hit the wall because he's got no rear ring, so he might have hit the wall. Causer then, there, Forrest still hounding the back of Just. They've got 16 litres on his car, and how much on the other car? 2 litres, so he's going to have to pit this lap. In the pit lane comes Michael Davis, Tahu, and there is your leader in the pit lane as well. Jeffrey's Revenge in the pit lane. R-I-K-E is in the chat, or I believe that's Ricky, some description, or Reich. Whoever it is, they're in the chat. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful afternoon. Rinky is kicking ass right now. He's in second position. Paul tried to make a move then, is on MK Bourne, and finally gets past. Someone takes down the wall behind. That might have been Demon lead behind. Yes, it was. So Rinky, Paul takes 7th position then away to phone. So let's put you on charge. Well, don't be said any comments, put them in the chat then. We're coming into that stage of the race where not what's actually going on right this very second. Well, to be honest, there's going to be close racing. Zallen trying down the inside of MK Bourne. Now these two have made contact a few times in the past. Let's hope they'll make it another casualty in turn 1. Flying past. Oh, the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. We'll carry on. It seems to be going well so far. Waterway through the Indy 250 for your leader at least. 26 now is Rinky. Jask is in 8th position, coming up pit lane then. Behind him, a few fast cars and a few cars battling then into turn 1. So he wants to be careful. There is, I mean, that might have been It's Me or Zallen close behind. Comes out that. It's a good position. The Forest is in second. Well, this race run for the record books for drama. Definitely brought up some interesting accidents. King, he's doing well. He's not out of the field this race at least, so doing better than the last race. Just don't remember. MK Bourne and Zallen in the pit lane. MK Bourne gets out first. Zallen following quick suit behind. Rinky in the pit lane from the lead, so he'll drop right the way down, we believe. Perhaps, according to our calculations, to roundabout to Jeff's position, we'd imagine here, as he comes in at the pit lane. This is going to be the most important situation. Forrest will lead the way for a little bit then. There is Jeff's Revenge. 30 out of 100 already. Well deep in this race. Just under half an hour of race gone by, we believe. Yeah, way under half an hour, about 15 20 minutes almost of the race gone. And we're already coming to halfway mark, so well, quarter of the way mark at least. As MK Bourne gets out of the way, I believe, was at the inside. Was Buffy trying to make a move there? Yes, he was. Got it off then. And then behind that is It's Me going through. Very defensive. He's in the pit lane, actually. That's how defensive it is. MK Bourne, I think, getting out of the way? Was that Demon? You know, was getting out of the way of another car. Well, it's the stage of the race. Well, not much goes on, so I'll take my magic pony and say, looks like that is Expo in the pit lane as in comes Buffy from the back. Drama going all the way around this race so far then. Cause up 5th position. Drops down to 6th, 7th. Probably dropped down to about 8th, we'd imagine. King is battling, we believe. He's in 13th. He seems to be battling it's me, and goes to the inside very dramatically there then. Be careful not to clip his front end off any more than it is. And in the wall goes It's Me, and almost spins around there. I believe that is the leaders trying to get past there. Or that might be... Who is that up the front then? Lapping. Paul. That was Paul that was making contact. He's only 9 seconds behind Jeffrey's Revenge. Which sounds like an interesting movie design. Probably is a movie in Axie opinion. Well, some lap 31 then for your leader there today. And well, drama is the car of Jeff's Revenge passing. That is MK Bourne. Causer is in the pit lane as well. Salon there all the way down in 11th. Not much to talk about right now. Well, we'll tell you a few stats about this track plan. This track can fit 400,000 people, and sort of made contact with the wall there, we heard then. I was definitely glancing at 400,000 in attendance here for the Indy 250. Or 200, or to put it more perspective, literally the biggest venue almost. Yeah, or 200,000 horses could fit in the spectator. King passing someone else, or lapping. That is It's Me, I see you pass with relative ease. So we're talking about 200,000 horses. Zallen is trotting along down the back and dropping up down the field there quite dramatically. What's going on up front so far then? Well, put your comments in the chat if you've got anything, any suggestions. And oh, Causa. Oh no! Oh, and by the looks on the mechanic's faces, they are absolutely furious. Oh dear, and oh no, King's gone as well. Well, probably realised that someone out of fuel and immediately jumped out because he knew he was going to run out. Well, at least it's sunny, so well, the poor old Causa can at least get warm. Roasting the car this time. Barbecue Causa is for tea tonight, and if you're in Indianapolis, if you smell any burning, then it's Causa getting cooked alive. Causa in the chat, he is effing done. Well, and King's rejoined will cause lag as a lap car battles of another one. Well, Causa is roasticating in that car after, well, running out of fuel. No, the fuel isn't battling. Well, Demon's battling some other demons. He's battling no one, actually. That's 2 lap cars behind him. Oh, yeah, behind him, we believe. No, it might not be. I don't even know. But whether it is, it might be the leader, actually. Causa say he missed his pit box 3 times. That's dramatic there then. Of course, battling whoever it is to who is in 9th position. And Boffy right down the back. And well, what can we say? This race so far is going perfectly without drama. Oh dear. Hits the wall. And that is MK Bourne up the inside. Flies past. Gets the move done. Yes, he does. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No drama this time around for MK Bourne after a few major shunts and a few flips. He gets away with it so far. No real issues currently going on. Unfortunate to say for the spectacular start line pile up of doom we had off the line, which was beautiful on the stream, by the way. If you didn't catch that, it was amazing. There's Jeff on board of him, turning towards the wall because it's how IndyCars work. And well, I'm presuming our commentary director is going to be happy then with Jeff leading. Jeff's Revenge, who we believe is actually Dutch as well. So that is one interesting fact about that one. Flying down into the last corner. And, well, he's doing well. 12 seconds up the road. Paul is behind. Lavrinki third. Bit of a gap then to Michael, and then Expo following a little bit behind him. Jask is in 6th position. And, well, also not too far back. A big enough gap to probably say that he's only 4 seconds. So, closing. Was there someone spun then? Boffy. That's Boffy. He's not moving. Oh dear. Now what's happened to him? Has he kept it? He's in 15th gear. Well, no wonder he's not moving that well. He's in gear 15. I don't think cars might have that many gears, and well, he's in gear 1 apparently, but it's definitely says 15th gear there. Well, he's not moving. I think there was a move somewhere around the field as well, whilst we are looking at 15th gear version of the IndyCar. But meanwhile, in a more respectable 4th gear, which is how they do it in IndyCar, doing well. Well, this race has been run for the record books. The most gears used in an IndyCar lap, 15 gears. Imagine 15 gears being used at all. But, well, today is the day you finally see the unveil of the 15 gear IndyCar. But you know, still in 15th gear. And, is looking at Jaspie's in 5th gear. Flying down turn at number 2. Well, it's going well as MK Bourne battling with another thing. That's Tahu. Yes, it was Tahu. That was Paul lapping. Well, this is what happens in these races when you get to lap 40. This is very spread out. Boffy's still in 15th gear, by the way, just to inform you about that one. He's doing well in 15th gear at least. Not really getting any traction there, however. Tahu, 8th position. Rundown of your field, by the way. Jeff Lee, Tom, Paul Rinke, Mike Expo, Jasp, Demon, Tahu, MK Bourne, Zallen, it's me, and Boffy, who's in 15th gear. 6th gear then for MK Bourne. Running the quickest there. He is behind. I believe that is Tahu. Yes, that is Tahu, just up the road there. We got a lap car in between. We believe that is Jask there in between them. About a lap. Oh, he hits the wall. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jask's in 6th. This is remarkable. Not only see him doing so well, today's the day. He could do really well. He's only just about a lap, well, it's just over a lap actually. Expo is also a lap back. Michael Davis will be the next one to get lapped by the mighty Jeffrey's Revenge, who could just be shortbread secondary account or something. Could just be that. Well, whatever it is, Jeff's Revenge leads the way, 13 seconds. And is doing wonders so far. Well, Expo is in 5th, Jask is in 6th. Zallen looks to be battling no one. That is actually, we believe, is that, who was that coming to lap him? That might be Rinke. Goes to the inside, doesn't tap any kind of wall or anything. Zallen might come back at him, you know. As actually could be, and King is gone for the 2nd time then, so issues for the driver there. As the stream says it's got very low network power, so we'll be fine. Coming through turn number 1. flying past. And is the curse of Boffy Dweller in his 15th gear going to strike another member? Find out after this small ad break because we're American. Brought to you by McDonald's, probably. Right. After the ad break finishes, we'll edit an ad break in there probably. McDonald's or something. Well, just battling. Is that? Ooh. Whoever it is, it could be. Michael Davis led a battling is running around then. Well, not much going on actually. Surprising so far. The field, against popular belief, has become spread out. We've got ramp cars, but they are getting out of the way. I think we should force a rule around ovals. They shouldn't get out of the way because it makes the racing so much more fun. Because it's up to the drivers to make it past, not rules. And well, Boffy in 15th gear still. Probably the gear. Probably the gearing you'd imagine is gone. Someone's hit the wall like something. Was that someone who's retired there in the pit lane? Yeah, I believe that could be cause of rotating his car. Tahoe down the inside. That was. That looks like that was Jask. Yes, it was. Down the inside he went. Gets the move done. Cleanly. I don't think Jask put up too much of a fight there. Didn't have to. Coming to halfway through this race, and well, what's going on right now then? So we imagine we only got another half an hour east to go. And there is Boffy in 15th gear, which is amazing, to be honest. Absolutely amazing. Zalon, he is in 8th position. He is in 10th position. Tahoe is in 8th. Zalon's in 10th. In between them is MK Bourne. It's me, is in 11th. Right down the backhand, well, right down the... the camera up. I think the cameraman died nearly. That MK Bourne hitting the cameraman with his drive-by shot there. That is Paul getting past there then. And slingshot past. There is Jask behind the car of Tahoe then. MK Bourne doing well. Down in 9th position. Jask and Expo are catching up, by the way. There are only some 4 seconds between them. And well, it's interesting. 15 between the leaders, almost 16 seconds, averaging around about, noticing it actually. It's about 15-16 seconds. There is Forrest. There's Jask. He's only a little bit behind, just about a camera rest. You can soon be able to see him there. We believe is that him just coming up the road. Actually, that's the far ahead of us. We've got 2 cars to lap. 13 days of field, so imagining he'll be pitting in a few moments time. In comes a target car of It's Me. Yeah, for a 2-stop race, we believe. It's Me in the pit lane. That is also, who is that in the pit lane? Paul in the pit lane. Takes the tyres off, it's a groove apparently, but Paul down there in the pits. It's Me also coming in the pits as well, I believe coming out of the pits as we speak. Expo Jask now only a few seconds, there are only 3 seconds or 4-ish. They're closing up. He is catching bit by bit, not very much, but I think the slipstream helping. Litres. Dylan saying, lol, whenever you say it's me, I keep thinking you mean yourself. Hashtag I'm a bit special. And that's indeed describes Wolf today. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag Jeff's for the win. Hashtag it's me is down in 11th. And Boffy's still in the 15th gear. Still doing well. In Jask for fuel. Midway through the race then, lap 50. So like I said, it was going to go midway. So should be able to do... If he gets enough fuel, we'd imagine he'd do the end. Michael Davis, has he not pitted for fuel? Ah. Now, that could be dramatic. He hasn't pitted for fuel. That's going to... He's going to have to pit again. Oh, someone hit the wall or something then. Jeff's revenge, I think, almost clipping. Very laggy demon lapping him there. Might have run on the wall. And yes, there has been a crash. And that's in the pit then. Sorry, my bad. Jask and Dohu are 69.9 litres. Very nice number for Jask there. And then also in the pit lane, Tahu. So the two guys there are closing together then. So let's look at Michael Davis. That's the one we want to look at here. Yes, comes in again. He has to. Now, he'll have to go slow in the pit. That perhaps didn't slow it down. Jask might be able to go to the end. In comes Jeff's revenge up front. So perhaps did have damage. Let's put Rinky back into the lead, though. He did have 2 litres of fuel, so, well, definitely had to pit lane. Michael Davis comes back up. Let's look at him. Yep, 31 litres. He'll go to lap 70 and then come back in, then we'd imagine. Maybe not actually, maybe he'll just go to the end with that much fuel. Well, this is turning into one dramatic race. And now the strategy calls come in. What people are going to do what on the strategies? Well, what we know is Rinky leads by over a minute now ahead of Jeff Revenge. Exfo is in 3rd, Paul is 4th, Demon 5th. As we do believe more stops will be on the horizon, says our director of directing us. Well, into 2 stops, so perhaps another 1, maybe 2 if... we believe the drivers maybe an underfield at the start. They're now running perhaps fully fuel. Zalan's going to definitely come in. Who's running at 6th? Michael Davis is in 9th position. Tehu is in the pit lane down in 10th. It's Me is in 11th. And relegated from the tables, Boffydrella in the 15th gear. And there he is. And oh, Causes finally died. The heat has stopped to him, and he is melted away. It's Me is in 11th place. There is Winky in the pit lane. So is Demon as well then. So Rinky had to make another stop then. There he is. Someone else jumps in the pit lane. That might be... Who was that jumping in? Or heading very close to the pit wall there. I believe... I'm not sure who it was. Yeah, Zalan in. People cheering on Rinky. Well, he's in 2nd. He's now in the pit lane. He'll drop very much fine. Exfo jumps up. Coming out the pit lane now comes Rinky. Behind him is Zalan. Also, that is Demon as well. So he's all literally ahead by a lap then of Demon. Zalan. Yeah, took a bit left fuel. Also, MK Bourne is in the pit lane as well. So 3 cars in the pit lane. Rinky comes out then. He can blast his way. There goes Jask slinging past. Though is, I believe, is he a lap? Is he in a different lap? Or I'm not sure what lap he's on. Well, Michael Davis is on lap number 54. Your leader on number 57. It's going well then for your leader. And I don't know why I got a northern accent all of a sudden. Well, there's Jeff's. Out comes, that is, contact almost immediately at the pit lane there. That's Zalan Demon there. So, they were battling. So Demon let his guard down then. And I have to put it back up. We do believe these two might be able to go to at least 70, perhaps even 80. Then a last 20 lap sprint on the horizon. Not if they make contact. They're side by side. That is Tahu. No, it's not. That is someone else coming. That might be Tahu actually. Whoever it is, down the inside it went. Does he get it clean? It does. Is that to who? No, whoever it is in between. Might be to who. He's some 40 seconds behind. It is. To who on lapping himself now. He'll get blue flag straight away. But very interesting. Tapping the ball, that must have been Demon tapping the ball just up the road there then. Forrest in the pit lane. Well, whilst he peels back another banana on the exit the pit lane, Demon flies past with some 230 miles per hour. Not much going on still in this race. This is, like we said, 48 laps to go, 44. There is Boffy still in 15th gear. We seem to like him. He is running, he's dropping still a little bit. He's now to 2.1, then 2.6 when we first saw him. So he will run out of fuel eventually, and then, well, he won't be able to go in any gear. He's been out of fuel. Rinky in third position. Not much going on, like we said. Any comments? Put them in the chat. Anything to talk about as well? And do for free. Well, the championship. Only some 4 more rounds to go. We've got Sonoma. We've got the track course of Watkins Glen. We've got Texas Motor Speedway, and I believe there is one other. As It's Me gets lapped by one of the other cars. And it's Forrest crossing past. Well, a few more rounds to go of the American IndyCar season, then we'll be crowning a new champion. It's been a very dramatic race so far. A very dramatic season as well. Lots of ups and downs, lots of front rings. We'll definitely be having a montage of them, by the way, coming up on this channel soon. So do look out for the montage of crashes to be put on the channel. And, well, that could have been another one there. MK Bourne bubbling up and down, up and down, and up and down past the straight line in the DHL livery. DHL sponsoring this car then, and also around this beautiful track then, Indianapolis, one of, not if the oldest circuit in the world, built I believe in 1920, in the 1920s, perhaps a little before that actually. I believe it might be, yeah, 1909 actually. That's a good point. No, it wasn't, because the 101 running was this year. So, well, the Indy 500 was in 1909. It was built. Yeah, 1909 it was built. So, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm talking to my director. Is whispering in my ear what I'm talking about, because apparently I've lost the plot. Justice is battling no one. He's actually getting past. Is that to who? Ooh, that might be to who. No, that's to whose teammate? Michael Davis. At the inside, did he get through? So they are, no, they aren't battling. That's really confusing, but they are battling, but they're not, because he's finally lapping himself. But they're side by side. Great racing between the two of them. They ain't going to give each other any courtesy call then. They can battle. I don't see any reason why not. He's one lap behind, but he's still trying to unlap himself. They're still battling. I think Jackson might let him through here. Then ran very wide. He gets back in the slipstream. This actually might benefit him, actually. If he can stick with him. He's only... Where is he compared to the car ahead? He's only some 6 seconds. If he keeps an empty car, he'll close up. Down the corner. There he is, you can see. Flying through. That is It's Me. Just up the road there, we believe. Or was that Zallen? No, it's his teammate, so it would be It's Me in between them. Down into the third of 4 corners. And up 64 for your leader. Well, 64 Zulane beams down on them. It's Me is definitely not doing the world of good there. Almost getting in the way. Then tucked to the slip, so he must be careful of Jask, who is going to be flying like a missile to the outside. Does do so. Well, at least tries at least. And yeah, just let him through. And he was back, perhaps catching them. Well, Jeff's revenge. Here's a turn 1. He's ready to lap almost the entire field. He's only got Rinky and Paul on the same page as him today then. It's Me getting past by the leader as well. And It's Me is in the wall. Cloud set, and that's more debris done then. Yep. Well, Jask is 5th. Boffy's gone. Boffy's 15th gear is finally expired. The gearbox is gone. And, well, a sigh of relief can be done for the 15 gears he was in. Tahu pumping up a bit of dust on the wall, bit of concrete. This circuit, one of the few that doesn't really have much of a safer barrier around the circuit. Down the straights. Most circuits do have a little more protective barrier, but it only doesn't have it there. And it's pure concrete actually most of the way around the circuit, so which is very dangerous to be honest. I believe it is also the tech throw barriers as well, the slightly different barriers. It's not pure concrete, but I certainly wouldn't like to go into those walls. Well, on the inside at least. Of course, Richard Petty almost died there in, I believe, in NASCAR in the 60s. Jask is in 5th place. That is your leader lapping him, by the way. We believe that is. Yes, it is Jeff Revenge down the inside. Jask not letting him through as easy as others. Does eventually give him the position. As he continues on the charts to catch Expo. He's 6 seconds. Well, Jeff's Revenge will be flying towards him. There he is actually coming across the line. In the back, and you can see the green livery car that's coming across the line right about now. There he did cross the line there then. 68. Yep, indeed. Very close, 5 seconds each between these two. You can see top of the road there. That's the car ahead of the car ahead. Alan, Captain Demon. Further behind, MK Bourne is some 10 seconds behind. Glare is MK Bourne getting lapped by that is 2nd position, we believe. It was. Meow. Oh, not much to talk about right now, unfortunate to say the least. Well, there's a nice ambulance in the background, very American. Also, I haven't been noticing, if you haven't anyone noticed as well on the stream, I'd say turn number 1. See if we get a. If we keep looking at Demon, we're looking at. I did notice something at exit turn number. Oh, turn number 1. But the floor isn't there. Let's see if we can see it actually whilst I'm here, because I'm just pointing out a very interesting glitch here. See if the camera gives it. Now, we want to look at the exit here. Look. There, look. On the left, no floor. It's invisible. Naughty game. Oh, dear. Well, this track, very famous for almost fatal crashes. A lot, of course, fatal in the early days. Of course, Sebastian Bourdais, one of the big, massive shunts in the practice for the Indy 500. Of course, the biggest crash goes to, well, this corner here, and I think it was Scott Dixon and Christian Neves went off here. I believe it was those two went off in airborne style. One over the top of the other, and into the Pat Spencer did go. Very big accident actually. One of the biggest crashes I've ever seen at the Indy 500. It really sparked the interest of the spectacle of IndyCar. So I watched the other ovals, and I can say they are pretty dramatic, but none so more than the Indy 500. The temple, well, the American temple of speed, the actual temple of speed, of course, being Monza, but this is the American temple. One of near the quickest IndyCar tracks on the calendar. Of course, the 500-mile circuit. Of course, we're running 250-mile circuit. Well, race, not a circuit, because, well, my God, if it was that long, I would just imagine the explosions. 250-mile circuit. That's Fun fact, 500 miles is almost the length of quite a lot of countries there in the world. I believe you can get 500 miles, you get across almost the entirety of the Netherlands, almost across most of Germany, almost from the bottom to the top of England. And well, you get quite a way there. Of course, and if you're American, 500 miles doesn't really get you far because it's a bit big. You could probably use the 500 miles to build a wall. If you're American, you'll probably get that reference. The wall to end all walls. 73 out of 100. Not much going on. That's why I'm rambling. Not much to talk about. Has the director got anything to add? Just catching up to Expo. The gap is 2 seconds. And also Rinky's catching, yeah, Paul. Noticing that as well. We believe there will be more stops. We believe Rinky, if we go out the pit, perhaps on that 90, perhaps some of them, we might go to the end. They are 2 laps down on the leader, so perhaps they can do some fuel management. They can put the cars down into lean legs if they do try to do it. Jeff Reven's... Yeah, they can't do that. Jeff Reven's coming to pass Ricky Bourne. Well, we know he'll be pitting at least one more time. Paul definitely pitting, and in fact, we believe will come in the next 2-3 laps. Perhaps lap 80 will be a good option for them to try and get the car to. 20 lap sprint, like I said. If you have any comments, put them in the chat, and well, I'll answer them as well. As coming to the pit lane, that is Jask coming in this pit lane, I think. Well, definitely looked like it was coming to the pit lane. How the car veered to the pit inside pit wall. Of course, cars do turn left. It's a very hard car to drive, actually. Not what's going on, that was said. Jask. There's a word coming out here. Jask catching up as I yawn. And I'm saying the race has turned into so far. Of course, like we said, it's going to be a boring period. There's going to be boring periods of this race, unfortunately. And well, to the end of the race, it could be a long slug run. Like Paul and Rinky close together. Jask, Expo close together. Not much else close together. It's me's a different universe. Yeah, Rinky won. Oh yeah, we have. Michael, no, not Michael. Who have we lost? Yes, Tahu's gone. Good spot there, director. We lost Tahu here. I didn't notice, and don't blame me if we do. I think it's a battle going on up ahead of these guys as well. Is that Jazz? No, it's not Jazz, because I want up the road battling with another lap car, perhaps. I believe that might... I'm not sure who that is that's seeks up the road battling. Well, Rinky battling Paul nonetheless. The leader 30 seconds up the road. Ah! Target car in the wall. It's me's in the wall. Tahu's gone. It's me. This could be awkward. No. Yes, but that's reverse gear. This could be awkward. It'll have to be cautious here. He's going to have to go on the circuit. Oh, I don't want to dread. There's a car coming along. Yeah, he's going to hit the wall again. It's the only problem with an IndyCar. If you spin, you're dead. You can get the car finally going. Yes, he does get going. Now he has to be careful. He's got 2 cars coming up as well. Half a second, by the way, between Paul and Rinky. As you look at these two now, we have just gone past the wreck and well, never mind then. That sums up. Well, that's ruined the battle. Has Paul gone too far in the pit lane, actually? Did he go right the way through it? Or is he still... Ah, there he does stop. Does he take fuel on this time? That's the question. Well, that's not going to do anything. You got more fuel than that, mate. Oh, no, maybe not. There he is, 70 litres. Justin as well, so they are pretty much lap 80, so I called it pretty well. 77 to 80, and well, to return the straight there, so someone, I believe that might have, no, that could have been, it's me who, of course, lost his nose. Indeed, there is It's Me with low downforce setup on this car, by the way. That is the lowest downforce you get. Demon is somewhere. There he is. There's what's going on now? Well, now there isn't any battles going on for a while, so we'll just ponder thoughtfully for I think, well, this track, of course, the road course, we believe. I'm not sure when it was built. I think, according to some people, it was built. It's always been there, but I'm pretty certain it was built in the late 90s for F1, which they only stayed for some 70 years because banking and tyres and banking, as we clearly know. Well, F1 tyres at least. These beautiful Michelin tyres as well. These are Firestone tyres. Michelin tyres banking didn't end well, so they had to cancel. Even they went to Bridgestone tyres, and it seemed to be better, but because of the 2005 race. Of course, if you don't know what the F1 race 2005, Indianapolis Grand Prix 2005, look it up. It's the best race you'll ever see. Period. Best F1 race of all time. And no one can answer it. I'm being sarcastic, fool. It's probably the worst race because I'm not going to spoil the race. Two cars heading to the pit lane. Was there contact at the pit wall then for Michael Davis nearly? One of them were very close to the pit wall then as this came up. I didn't see them. I think It's Me. Is he? Oh dear. He's missed it! He's missed it! Oh God! They're standing there. Oh no. It's Me's missed his. Oh dear. That's why you slow down then. Well, that's a disaster. Well, that's his race. Well, karma, nonetheless. He's going to have 5 minutes done. He has to get the brakes on. Otherwise, well, don't do that. It's a bit of erotic driving. He's just been left. Well, let's see if he comes in again. Let's go back to him. It's Me. Is that his Paul? And that is that. Yes, that's that. Yes. 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 Yeah. No. 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 Rinky in the pit lane. Yep, does make pit stop. It's Me again. It's Me. Is he going to make it this time? Let's look at It's Me. Does he go past it? No, he doesn't. There we go. And in the pit lane. Oh dear, sunshine. Poor Rinky. He's going to be second. He's going to look like second place. Looking a very good, respectable podium then. And, well, Jeffries is going to get some milk after this race. He's only got 16 laps to go. Or 17. But that's going to go like the bee sneeze. Not much battling's going on still, which is a shame. I thought we'd have had, well, more battling. But, well, the start line didn't really help to that. I only noticed that, I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed this. I'm pretty certain our director may have that. When it's up on the Jackson's roof tires, Forrest is battling MK Bourne or lapping him. Let's see if he gets through clean enough. Well, I don't imagine any drama would possibly happen in the late stages of this race, could it? Right? Nah. Nice 100,000th down. He's going to be nice and happy about that one. 85, some 16 laps to go then. As MP Bourne not really letting him through. There's Demon in the pit lane, and Zallen is also in the pits as well. Exit the pit lane, 69 litres fuel, 69 for Demon, so 69, well, 70 litres must be the fuel tank on this car. The full tank, should we say. So, dokey then. Forrest did pass MP Bourne. Or did lap him. Oh. Yeah, catching Paul, who I believe battling no one. So could be a battle. Be nice. Battle for the podium. Empty Bourne heads to that pit wall. Slow down. No, you'll miss a pit. No, we'll just get this done. That might be it there. Luckily gets it. And what was that floating up in the sky then? Okay, well that was interesting. I don't know what that wasn't. Let's just see if we get some stream actually quickly. Looked like a balloon or something flying up in the sky. I don't know what that was. Might have been the lollipop, to be honest. It was very interesting wherever it was. It is 8:33 in sunny old, well, not very sunny because it's night time. Forrest in the pit lane, so isn't going to be catching Paul. You got it all wrong. Of course, when we think the battle's going to happen, he never does. According to legend, who's a legend? No one ever manages to do. Alan is close to MK Bourne. That is a good point. Could this be a moment? A moment? Yes, he's going in the slipstream target. Outside. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Well, he tries. Well, he'll have another field. Have a lot of Forrest to the pit lane. We'll go to him. We want to be careful coming out the pit lane. These two are flinging each other into turn number 1. Well, Zalin tried, but failed again. 89 out of 100. Yep, it's 100. Yep, definitely 100. Or 101 actually. So it's not 250. We'll let it slide. Well, Zalin, he's not catching. Well, he might be catching, but he's not catching. No, he's not. Any other battles going on? Anywhere? Please, guys, please. And there's so many cars lapped each other, I believe. Then there's just no one battling. It's just more. Well, let's talk about the start, should we? Well, that start. Well, I can't really say much about the start, apart from holy boom, is all I can say about that start, because Jesus Christ, I've never seen a battle. And there's a battle. Is that battle behind, or is that different cars? There's someone side by side into turn number 1. Yes. No. No. Probably. Oh, there's some car. Oh my goodness me, there's lag. Much lag going down the straight on those lap times. Lag going on the screen. Carnage everywhere. The start was a mid-air collision, mate. Yeah. Death. Well, there was a lot of lag going on. See, the people going into T1. Oh, I've gone on BBC 3. So why does BBC 3 exist? You can't even look at it. Alan's in 8th. There's 2 cars behind him battling, though I believe they're on a different entire lap to each other. Because, of course they are, because... what's going on? Michael Davis and... Greenfee? Yeah. Collision. Because millennials, that's why BBC 3 exists, because of millennials. And on that bombshell, we're on that 93. Battle, there's a car trying to overtake another car. The car ahead of this one, which would be... yeah, that's the battle we were just looking at, weren't we? Well, behind them they're battling still, because they are very close together. I see 3 cars very close together, actually. Let's go back and look at the car behind them, Jas. There's definitely 3 cars battling there. That is... It's me getting out of the way. That is now battled over for a few seconds. Well, 94. We've only got 6 and a bit laps to go. Meow. 94 out of your 100. Coming to the last stage of the race, there is Jeff's Revenge. He is going to finish the race with half a front wing. Rinky's second. He's done amazingly, to be honest, to be up in second position. Paul's in third. X-Full fourth. Jask fifth. Michael Davis is in sixth position. MK Bourne in seventh. Zallen down in eighth. Demon ninth. And it's me rounding out the top 10 in 10th. And then still, as someone goes to the inside there, who was that having a move on someone else then? Someone made a move there. Somewhere, but never mind, we won't look at that. We'll look at Expo and Car. And people, there it is. There is your leader, 95, 96. Jas goes out the way. Does he? Yes, he does. Of course he does. Oh! Kidoki! Jask is trying to kill a man, but doesn't. Oh dear. No accidents gone on yet so far. I'm surprised no major crashes have happened since lap 50. I don't think there's been an accident at all. Like, no major crash. I think a spin or two, and we had It's Me doing his magic spinning powers, but not what's going on since then. 26 out of 100, and well, can't wait to see the milk get drunk. Ooh, the milk. And the milk floats will be definitely out in style, and it's definitely going to cause some interesting, to say the least, interesting celebrations tonight. I'll be drinking milk and then alcohol later in the evening. Michael Davis is in 6th place. Is he close to anyone? Of course he's not. Well, Zallen's there, but they're on different laps. That's unfortunate. And passing does go around the outside. Toes that car. That is no one. Backs out, and well, meanwhile, 6 minutes behind the leader. It is it's me. Actually, I'm many hours behind the leader, actually, and we're on that 98. We're coming to the last 2 laps, actually. And well, this race definitely dragged on a lot more than I'd imagine. Could have lowered it down to 50 laps. The Indy 200. That sounded interesting. Well, it's me. He's down in last position. There is your leader onto the second last lap. 32 litres of fuel. And doing well to secure a very dominant victory here. Rinky and Paul are close together, but I don't think they'll be battling anytime soon. There are some 4 seconds, unless some magic things happen. I don't think they're battling. The leader coming then into, and yellow flags, and MK Bourne in the wall. He hits the wall hard, and oh dear God, almost kills man. Now how has he gone off there? Well, there is your leader starting the last lap. White flag, last lap, your leader onto the last lap behind MK Bourne getting lapped. Well, let's look at Jeff's Revenge. He is dominant, to be honest. Absolutely dominant. Never have I seen such a dominant performance. Jeff's only got 2 corners to go before he gets the milk onto Victory Road. Jeff comes to the last 2 corners. Then who has to do is negotiate the last one. Can he do it? Many go into this one on the last lap. Jeff Revenge takes revenge, comes to the line, and boogity boogity boogie, and will take the Indy 250 and across the line in style. Rinky second position. Paul battles and does he get third? He does indeed. Exfo down in fourth position then. All he has to do it. Oh dear, it's me is in the wall. In the wall, it's me is going and gonna be dusted and going probably for a barbecue down the back. Exfo finishes in fourth then. Jasquil finishes in fifth position following behind. Alan is down in seventh. And well, blimey, that race has been good. MK Bourne lagging his way to the line. That is battling no one. Oh, God! And oh my goodness gracious, King's died! The King is dead! And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you very much for watching. And I've got to stop, because I've got a lump in my throat.